We're going to do a little, well, we got a little Corona, COVID-19 or whatever it's called. COVID-19.
COVID-19.
And we are on day, was it 5/13?
5/13.
20. We're going to visit little Maxim the Hormone. What do you think of Maxim the Hormone?
I enjoy them. I mean, I enjoy the whole crazy, just everything thrown together, and that's kind of, I like that quirkiness to it, but it's just like something different about them that is just way than a lot of the other stuff that I'm hearing.
Yeah. And I guess what did we figure out they were, I can't remember the year. I'm horrible with like the year. I know they've been around a while.
Yeah, they've been around. Well, yeah, it's been like a good while actually. I can't remember the years either, but yeah, they've been that because we thought that they were no together, but apparently we were told that actually they are kind of still together. But yeah, they've been around for what? It's probably been over close to 15 years or more, or something like that. I think it was
a good while. I think they just released a song or they're working on an album. Somebody told me in the comments, but it's so much stuff that kind of get a little overwhelmed with it.
Oh yeah.
But we're gonna, I guess the song we're gonna visit is Yoshu.
Fukushu.
And the request is, we figured was my writing. It looks like Miguel de Latte and Junior for Chargers, which I'm pretty sure the Junior for Chargers. But we're going to go with the first one. I'm not going to say it again in case I said it real bad. That's what I wrote down. I'm kind of the same way. Man, they're really good. I've never heard anything like them. I mean,
kind of like, I know we've said this before. It's kind of like System of a Down, but
yeah,
it's not like System of a Down at the same time. It's
yeah.
I don't know. It's way better. In my opinion, it's way better.
Yeah, they're and they might be all over the place more than System of a Down and pulling it off.
Yeah, it's definitely, as far as styles put together, like total different genres mixed together. System of a Down's it's all kind of more of the same style of music, but it's just crazy, chaotic in a way.
Yeah.
With Maximum, it's I mean, there's so many different styles of music put together that's what I like about it. That it just flows so well together. They've got it to a science, and they've got it down.
Well, and the reaction we're getting from the two that we put, evidently they are really big. I mean, they're really popular, at least in the YouTube world, it seems like.
Well, they should be. I mean, they're really good, so.
Yeah. And it's like, a lot of these Japanese metal bands that we're discovering. I mean, it's stuff that's all to us, but evidently, they've been around for a long time, and evidently they're really, really popular, so.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I mean, we're new to them. There's a lot more of us there that turned on to it, and I'm sure we've kind of probably pulled in people that may have heard of them either. So hopefully they can forward it on and make it better here in the States and other countries that may not be as popular in, I guess.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. If we can turn on some people, that's what it's all about at the end of the day.
Yeah.
What we always say. You want to get fist?
Let's do it.
100g の針は同じ位置同じ位置同じ位置。見た目で決めつける奴ら、その重さも分からずたやすく軽く見下し、何周回ってそこにたどり着いたかを想像することもできぬまま、ずっと裏の裏は表だと信じきっている普通や一般といだの異常な正常者。そんなまともな人々の将棋の沙汰に痛めつけられた結果はこれである。今もまだ悪用Mediocre motherfucker Keep our mother at you So it's so up we go Alongside the word of the children of us Let's name of the last market or lost Scar can't rush when the long will attempt Pass to us so last morning it must go Rip boy, keep boy, sky boy Step by, can't call each other more So that's all the world, so that's all the kid And you're the one that just started the show Sorry, I mean, I'm a lot of I don't think I never had any time to see it now No, I never think that the TV that you know Don't even know me, don't think I'm the soul Look at the boy, somebody Shipping on the mother, the one I know Katarai, Katarai It's a dog, say it, say it, say it, say it白色はまあ黒色は絵を倒して帰るだけなので我々は好きさ全ての恨みを晴らして生きるのも辛いからまだ血を帯びたままこの胸の殺された想いを振り聞かしたいんでだけなのです
Wow. That was
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah, it was well, it was like all them sudden changes they have. It's going to change, and it's going to be a crazy change.
Well, and it wasn't. I mean, it was some like mellow, like vocal parts that kind of just went to, but as far as like mixing styles of music, it wasn't as much on this one. It was all pretty much heavy stuff or the light melodic vocal parts, but it still, I enjoyed it, and I think with them, they utilize everybody in the group for vocal parts. And I know the bass player was basically just doing the chorus kind of areas, but just the fact that, they got the guitarist, he's singing, and the drummer, she's doing her vocal parts, and solo stuff, and then, of course, they got a dedicated singer doing their thing too, and it's mixing it up, and they're using everybody within the band, the best that they can.
Yeah. It's and it's so different from it's so different from anything I've ever heard, but it works. That's what I like it. It works really well.
I enjoy it. I mean, and even song to song, I mean, you catch a couple elements that are similar from, one of their other songs to this song, but it's still its own individual sounding. It doesn't sound like all the other songs, and it's just so unique. Each one is so unique from the other one.
Yeah. And I mean, there's no comparison. I mean, all three songs we listen to are different.
Yeah.
Like you said, this is probably the most straightforward when this one still had changes.
Oh yeah. I mean, it was kind of a little element of doom, kind of like some heavy doom groove kind of thing to it, but it's just like you start head and they change it up to that little slow vocal kind of thing, and then get you going on that when you're kind of getting in that groove, then it goes back into headbanging.
Yeah.
So that's
but the
pretty
song,
good. I like.
Yeah, the song kind of chugged and it got heavier and heavier.
Oh yeah.
But you knew there was going to be some big change that was going to come soon.
Yeah, I guess we should have seen it coming with the more melodic vocals in the beginning, and then it's just kind of like how they most people first time when she starts growling, everybody's like, oh my god, and it's just kind of like that you get that same kind of with them when you hear something and you get one style of music or something and then it totally changes, like, oh my god, like that was totally cool. So
anything you want to know? I'm kind of curious. I guess we saw they were on the Knot Fest bill, correct? You remember us talking about that, I think?
Yeah, that was like a couple years ago or something like that. I think they were on Knot Fest.
Is anybody out there ever, did they see them at Knot Fest, or have they seen them as, what's their live show like? Is it intense?
Oh, I would have to imagine it would be intense, but I'm kind of curious, has any followers, I know we got a lot of people that comment on these videos and stuff. I don't know if we've seen anybody say that they've seen them live. I'm kind of curious if anybody has.
If we threw that out there for anybody.
Yeah, and I don't know. I mean, some people are just kind of like they'll tell us, all the stuff, and and sometimes they'll throw in a, hey, I seen them back, 5 years ago and whatever it was, and they were really good, or something. But I don't remember seeing anything like that.
Yeah, I don't recall. And I know there's a lot of people. Like I said, I like the bandmate stuff. There's a lot of people out there that like them.
Oh yeah.
Because they're one of highlighted videos. I mean, all that we've done.
Yeah, I was going to say, I know everybody's really cool informing us about that kind of stuff. And I know sometimes, like you said, it gets a little overwhelming and we get so much information thrown at us and it's hard to keep up with all the comments and stuff. I mean, I try to do what we can, but, just the two of us kind of bouncing back and forth, it is hard. But, I mean, it's awesome that, we do have people out there that are super informative, let us know about all this kind of stuff, and and it helps us learn about the band, and it's definitely somebody that if they were to ever come around to the States, one of those that I definitely want to go catch them. I know Love would. I know he's super into it also. So
what I'm kind of like, learning about this band, kind of like when we was learning about Bandmate. This is all new. I mean, this is uncharted territory, big time.
Well, I mean, in all of the Japanese stuff, I mean, it's not. A lot of this stuff, it's not here in the States so much. So we're just now kind of getting because of the YouTube stuff. I mean, that's the only reason. I mean, if we wouldn't have been on here doing these videos, I don't know if we would have ever heard of them, you know?
Yeah, I'm kind of, I don't know if we even love as much as Lauren and as different as his stuff is. This was completely off his radar too.
Oh, yeah.
So you got anything else you want to ask? Or
nothing I can think of right offhand, but you know, if you've got something, if you've seen them and you got some, you know, cool story or something, I mean, we're always down to hear cool stories about stuff and concert experiences and all that kind of stuff. So if you've seen them and you got something like that, you know, tell us about it. You know, we'd like to hear that. So
yeah, I'd love to hear it. You want to just wrap up the old COVID sessions?
Yeah, we got another COVID session in the bank, so.
Yeah. So I guess if y'all, plus if you got any more requests by maximum, just shoot them down in the comment section. Like I said, let us know, you know, if you've seen them, what you think of them, and how many years you've been listening to them. I mean, if you've met them, all that good stuff.
Yeah, because we're not even hitting on what, maybe 9 months. I don't even know if we've got 9 months of it in yet.
Enough we even got that.
Yeah.
Because this was started us and it kind of got put on the back burner. And then when it did get out there, it's probably something we should have a little bit sooner. But
yeah. Well, you know, I always enjoy doing these things, but you know, sometimes it's good to put a little distance in between, so you're not throwing too much to the same group at one time, and it kind of makes it enjoyable when you put a little bit more time in between them. So
yeah, most definitely. You want to just, as Love would say, you want to just roll on out of here?
Yeah, we'll roll it up, and hope everybody's staying safe, doing their thing, and staying healthy, and
like String always says, asks up.
Yep. So anyway, thanks for hanging out, continuing to hang with us. We definitely appreciate it.
Yeah, we're ready to go back.
Yep. Yeah, we're really wanting to get back in there. That's for damn sure.
So. But yep, y'all be. I guess until the next time. See ya.
Peace.